Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. But this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? Those born in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. As you see, I got me some new cards, and they're huge for me to shuffle, but, you know, we'll get done. I got to split shuffle them. To split shuffle them, it'll give us the reversals we need, and I could barely get my hands around them. But they're beautiful cards. I mean, beautiful cards. And you'll see what I mean when I'm shuffling them. See what the incoming energy is. And as you know, this will not resonate with all Sagittarius individuals. But I hope to reach the majority. And I always look for a positive reading. But if we don't get one, we work through it. Now, this is called The Artist. This is a new deck. And he added the author of this, or the creator of this deck, is Matt Hughes, and he added 2 more cards. So the Artist, even though I don't know these 2 cards very well, I believe it's somebody who is very creative. So maybe a lot of you are very creative and a visionary in some way, you know, going towards life. Now we got this coming in reverse. Is the 4 of Swords. You're coming out of taking a break. Maybe some of you are taking on some artistic abilities. Maybe doing, like I said, something creative. Something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time. What's crossing it is the 4 of Wands. Isn't that a beautiful card? Home life. Your family, maybe. Celebrations in some way. Maybe you feel like you got obligations at home. Maybe some of you want to go and do something, but at the same time, you don't want to mess up your family life or your home life. What is crowning you? Man, these are big cards. Temperance. Regaining balance. Regaining the things you want in your life. You know, just being more calm in general. Foundation is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Someone, there it is right here, 10 of Swords in reverse. So, you want this in reverse. It's coming out of betrayals. It's coming out of situations where you felt like someone did you wrong in some way. You're slowly coming out of it. You are going towards that situation. You are going towards a new, like I said, creative field in your life. In the past, you got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. You can't be dealing with an earth sign. Some of you may also be taking on this energy yourself, even though you are a fire sign. It's like maybe you weren't feeling real practical. Maybe you feel like you haven't where you were wanting to be in your life, you know, all the way around. So that could be it too. And I will clarify these, and once I start clarifying, you know, it changes the story up or gives them more information. And I will be also giving the love readings at the end here, so stick with me. See if we can get this all fit in. In the very near future, you got the 10 of Cups. It's in reverse. In the very near future, you're not going to feel like you got your overall contentment in life. And that's probably why you're starting out, you know, becoming more creative, trying to do what you're wanting to do, you know, more balance in life. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the 8 of Pentacles. Just to work hard, whatever you're wanting to do. I may actually put these on a different background, another tablecloth, so they show up better. What is coming towards you, the outside environment, is the World. So something's not finished yet. It's like a karmic cycle that you have to finish. You feel like you need to. And that could be why you're thinking about doing something else, like I said, with the Artist card, creativity, coming out and taking a break. But at the same time, it may mess up a little bit of your home life if you go for it. But you're trying to get that overall contentment again in life. And you know you need to work hard. And you know you were meant to do this with the World in reverse. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is, Hopes and Fears is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in reverse. It is somebody who is feeling a little short-tempered. Maybe you're afraid someone will lose their temper. Maybe you're afraid you'll lose your temper. Maybe you're afraid you won't get your passions the way you're wanting them. I don't know if this is all going to fit. In the end, we got the Page of Cups. So you may be getting messages back and forth from people. Maybe you're going to feel like you didn't get your overall messages that you're wanting. Maybe you're going to send messages that people don't like. Maybe you're going to get, you know, what you need. It's like you're stepping out into a new world. And not everybody's going to be happy about it, you know. But this is for the clarifying cards. We'll go back to the beginning for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. 2 cards, please, for the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Wands. 2 4s there, you know. Need 2 cards for that to clarify. Yeah, you're feeling kind of trapped, and you're having trouble making that final decision. I think you will, because the Judgment's in reverse is like, well, should I or shouldn't I do this? You're kind of trapped in your thoughts. So what can you do about this situation? Now, what's crowning you is Temperance, and the Temperance is remaining balance, working towards your goals in life. So the Temperance in the upright. I need 2 cards, please, for Sagittarius, as the goal what crowns them. Page of Cups and the Hierophant. The Hierophant in reverse. Even though people may send you messages, and they mean well, they're going to give you messages of kindness and love, but they're going to maybe try to talk you out of something with the Hierophant in reverse. You may not accept what they have to offer. Even though it's a positive offer, you know they mean well, but you know you got to step out and do what you need to do on your own. So whoever's going to try to talk you into, you know, doing something else, I don't think you will accept it. Because that's the Hierophant in reverse. You're saying, thank you for your advice, but, you know, moving on. Now, the Foundation, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of a betrayal situation. You're coming out of where people messed you over. You're coming out of things where it didn't work out for you. So, Ten of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards. Remember, you want the Ten of Swords in reverse when you get that card. 2 cards, please, though. Find out for Sagittarius. Queen of Swords and the Fool. Yeah, whoever you're coming out of that betrayal type situation has to do with the Queen of Swords. It can be an air sign, but you are not jumping into something as quickly as you did before, because it kind of, like I said, made you feel like you were messed over. So with the Fool card in reverse, you're just going to be more careful how you deal with people, especially the Queen of Swords. Now in the past, we got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in reverse, and I told you what that's all about. But I need 2 more cards for the King of Pentacles. 2 more cards for the King of Pentacles. There's that 4 of Wands again about the happy home. You're keeping your options open. So someone's not feeling real secure and stable around you. This could be you also, like I said. Or like I said, you'd be dealing with an earth sign. It has to do with a happy home. And someone's leaving their options open. They're saying, I can't really stick with one situation yet, because I really want to do what I need to do in life to progress. Now, in the very near future, it's not going to happen right away. When you start into something, you're going to work hard towards something. But it's going to take some time, just a little bit. So the 10 of Cups in reverse in the very near future for Sagittarius while you're there. So you're just not really happy with your situation right now. And you're wanting to get what you deserve with the Justice card. And you also got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you're not going to just do a little give and take. You're going to just do what you need to do to get by and going forward in life and getting the things that you deserve. And everybody may not be happy at first when you go and do this, like I said. But you are going forward, okay, Sag? Now, we got the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is in the upright. It's a possible future outcome and advice from the universe. And so I need 2 cards, but that's hard work. And it's in the upright, so it's good hard work, okay? It's not something that's going to be stagnant. It's something that you're going to be wanting to do. Something possibly creative also. So, the 8 of Pentacles. I need 2 cards for Sagittarius. Yeah, you got hopes for something, and you don't want to keep things hidden. You don't want to hide away. You want to speak your truth, and you want people to speak their truth to you. And you got the Star card. You're hoping for, this work that you're wanting to do. It's a good work. Even though it's maybe something a little difficult, you'll be enjoying it. You'll be wanting to do it. Now, the outside environment, what is causing all this or what is coming towards you, is the World in reverse. So something you always wanted to do, maybe even something from a past life situation, you're revisiting it. You have to do it. You feel like you're being led towards something. So the World in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Sagittarius. 2 cards, please. Yeah, it's like this World card that you kind of put up your blockers before with it, with the 2 of Swords. It's like whatever you were wanting to do in life, this creativity thing, you kind of put it from you for a while, but now it's coming towards you again, and you must do something about it, because I see you dealing with like I said, a past life karmic situation in some way, but it was hidden from you, or you put it away from you for a long time, and you felt trapped. You feeling trapped because you did this, but now it's time for you to revisit what you need to do. Now, your hopes and fears, you got the King of Wands in reverse. And this could be that you're afraid you just won't accomplish what you're wanting to accomplish. You're afraid that you'll lose passion. You may be afraid that people will judge you. So I need 2 cards for the King of Wands for Sagittarius. 2 cards for the King of Wands for Sagittarius. King of Swords, yeah, you're still dealing with the air type energy, and maybe you're hoping towards that with a lover situation. So I seen you kind of torn with going with your ultimate goals in life. Like I said, it has to do with creativity and inspiration, and at the same time you're feeling like you're obligated possibly towards a lover, or you're thinking towards a lover, or it may put a lover a little off from what you're wanting to do. They may get a little upset, In the end, you got the Page of Cups in reverse, and I told you what that's about in a way. It's over here too, but it's like someone's going to, offer you a message in some way or say something to you, and I told you I thought you would reject it. I still think that whatever advice someone's going to give you, you're saying, I know what I'm doing. I know I need to do what I need to do. So the Page of Cups is in reverse, and also for some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But, and maybe someone a little younger, someone that doesn't have a lot of experience. But I need 2 cards for the Page of Cups in reverse. 2 cards, please, for the Page of Cups. And then we'll do the love reading in a few minutes. Yeah, you're going to turn down messages that people are saying to you. Yeah, you're going off and doing what you're wanting to do. You're going to feel like everybody's taxing your strength with the Strength in reverse, because you are going to be working hard towards your goals. Like I said, everybody's not going to be happy what you're doing, because I see the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, all in reverse, where somebody is putting people away from them, possibly cutting situations out. Like I said, your goal is to go for what you're wanting and balance your life, going for the things you're wanting. But people are going to say, Sagittarius, do you really want to do this? It could cost you money. It's going to be a lot of hard work. And you're going to say yes. These are for Sagittarius that have a creative nature, that want to start something new in their lives, and they're coming in resistance to other people. But it's okay. These things that we work hard towards, that does bring resistance, we're meant to do them. They're going to cause, other people to say, be fearful over you. But you've been putting this off long enough, and you felt a calling in some way to do this. And so Sagittarius needs to do what they got to do. Now I'm going to give you a love reading. I'm going to clean this up, and I will talk to you in a few minutes. Hello Sagittarius, this is the love reading, the second part of this. I may do a past life reading just because I feel like some of you have a calling that you were always thought you were meant to do, a creativity type thing, and maybe it'll tell us more, maybe it won't. It's a new deck I have, so let's find out about this first. Still overcoming a cold, feel like I'm breathing too heavy as always, but 3 cards of the love romance cards from the angels. 3 cards, please, for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius. 3 cards. And I'll do 3 from the angel answers. I may do a couple afterwards from the past life ones, okay? But I need 3 cards from the angel answers for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. 3 cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Positive cards, hopefully. Something to tell us about love. And these I don't split shuffle because I don't want to damage them. They're frail. Unlike some other cards. It really depends on what you get. Now the first thing, it says give your relationship a chance, work on partnership, because a year from now everything's going to look really, really different for you. So give your relationship a chance, even though people may be trying to, discourage you from living your dreams. Don't give up on the relationship. People will come around. They usually do. A year from now, everything will be totally different for you. You're dealing with unrequited love for some of you. Maybe this could have been a past, life thing too, because that has a lot to do with it. That someone you have unfinished business with, you will still continue on. I did see that in your last reading with a lover situation. It's dealing with, a little bit of pain where someone couldn't be with the person, for whatever reason. And that could be because you are going to live your dreams, and maybe someone's going to feel a little left out and hurt. But, perfect timing is here for you to do what you need to do, Sagittarius, to live your dreams. So it's up to you. You could stay where you're at, or you can live your dreams. Now, you can go away with this person you're having a situation with, or you yourself can go away and really enjoy your life. If you take this person with you, it may help out the situation that's going on in your life. If you just take time off and be together, or meet a new person. If some of you don't have somebody in your life, you could possibly meet a new person and go, or meet someone when you travel, when you go on vacation. You may meet someone there and feel like you just, the world is your oyster when it comes to love. And realize that if you're not sure about your love life or the people around you or your situation around you, meditate. Especially at night, right before you go to bed, meditate on the things you're wanting and the questions you have. And when you wake up, usually you get an answer. So I'm not saying that you should worry. I'm saying meditate, calm down, ask the universe what you're needing to know, and by the morning time, you usually will get your answer. Pretty cool, But let's do a past life reading, because I felt a lot of you, were into something else. You were doing something else with your life, and it's kind of trickled over into this life. So I'm going to start off with one card. If I need others, I will ask. I need a past life card reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. For Sagittarius, I need a past life reading card. That came out. Male and female. So in this situation, there's male and female. There's a couple, and they're kind of at odds with each other if you can't see. They got different ideas in life of where they want to go. So this has a lot to do with your artistic ability. People are at odds here. Male and female, their backs are towards each other. They're not seeing what the other person wants. And that is carried over into this life also. And therefore you feel like you're giving up a lot by not moving forward, with a person. It's not that you're getting rid of the person. It's just that I feel like a lot of Sagittarius, if they're artistic or creative, should go towards something that is like that. Because I think a door is going to start opening up for you. You're being called to do something. And like I said, you may have a little bit of problems with the people around you. So I need another card for the male and female card, or I need just another past life reading card that'll tell us more about Sagittarius, because there's more than just one Sagittarius here. So they're at odds. Another card for Sagittarius. The father figure. I did see that with the Hierophant. That may have been the father figure or someone in authority that may be trying to talk to you about a situation of not going forward. They may have done that in a past life also. So in this life, I believe Sagittarius needs to start living their dream, or it's just going to cause more discontentment. One more card. Let's rock the boat. I need one more card for Sagittarius in a past life reading. Celtic. Some of you may have been from, Ireland, or you worshipped in a, Irish Catholic or Protestant type situation. So that may have also gone against what your belief system is. Maybe people were saying, no, wait a minute, this is not how we do things. This is not how we are raised. This is not practical. And so that may have stopped you, just feeling like you're obligated towards something else instead of going forward and living your dreams. So it's up to you. You stay with this. I think it'll work out if you go for your dreams. I think people will eventually come around. They'll feel a little hurt at first. I feel like they'll say, well, you don't care about our situation, but you do. I think once you go away, maybe go away with this person,